Hey, how are you?
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm so happy that we're back here at the studio and we're recording today.
Yes.
We have a special guest today that joined us over from a very special organization that I had the privilege of getting to know just a few months ago. And we've been talking about getting together and bringing this information to the public because I think it's invaluable. I think people need to hear it. And oftentimes, these sort of tidbits of information that we learn, we get to find out, unfortunately, that they happen to be like good kept secrets. And I don't think they should be
Yeah.
because there are secrets that really can help make a difference. And so, without further ado, what I'm going to say now is I'm going to introduce to Mr. Christopher. How would you say your last name in English?
Deoleo.
Deoleo. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I always tell people it rhymes with Oreo.
Deoleo. Christopher Deoleo from Invest Newark. You are the program director for the Navigator program
Yeah.
for Invest Newark.
Yes, the lead navigator. Yes. So I work in Newark, and what the Navigator program is there to do is to help businesses navigate services. So if they need help with capital acquisition, facility acquisition, or whether it's expanding my workforce or just training for leadership, we help in all of those aspects.
Awesome. So we invited you here today so that you can share a little bit more in depth about some of the programs that are being offered by Invest Newark.
Yes.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
One of the big ones that we're offering right now is the Newark Retail Reactivation Program. And so this program is great because it is a program that is meant to expand and focus in on the arts and education district in the city of Newark. So if you have a business that you want to open in that area, or you want to expand your business and have a second location there, this program is for you.
So what does that mean in terms of the district that you're talking about? Can you just explain?
So the Arts and Education District in the city of Newark is a lot of downtown Newark.
Okay.
This district is focused in on, there's a lot of schools, a lot of great schools in the downtown area of Newark, which includes Rutgers Newark, NJIT, Essex County College, but also some of our great highly achieving high school like Payne Tech, and also North Star and KIP. And there's so many schools in downtown Newark that are there to help. And so this area of Newark has already that education piece, and historically it had that art piece. Newark had some of the most beautiful theaters at the turn of the century. So this area called the Arts and Education District is focused in on the downtown area of Newark, and this program wants to revitalize it because after COVID, a lot of businesses closed. And so what we want to help is bring in folks that either already have a presence in Newark and want to expand their businesses from either being an at-home business or an online business to a brick-and-mortar retail spot. Or if you are not in Newark and want to come to do business in Newark in this specific area, we welcome that too.
You
So
want to
now
inspire.
these services, I think this is a really important thing to mention are these paid services?
No, we are a non-for-profit.
Okay.
So like this program, you are receiving $35 per square foot. There are some restrictions, right? And we'll share the link and you can read all about those. But it's basically $35 a square foot for any space that's rented that's more than 1,000 square feet. So potentially if you get a space that's 1,000 square feet, you are entitled to, if you are able to get this grant, $35,000.
That's amazing.
That is
And
amazing.
these monies are to go straight to the build out of your business. So interior and exterior building improvements, furniture, fixtures, electrical, HVAC, whatever it is that you're going to need for your build out. That's what this grant is for.
And this is meant to stimulate the businesses and to basically, it's for retail, correct? They want people to come into the city.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so it is some of the other restrictions are that it is open to the public, it is open 5 days a week, and it is open at least 5 hours each day. So that can range anywhere from like a candy shop to a barber shop. You know, it can be ice cream shop, or it can be a spa. So whatever it is that you know, as long as it is something that gives service to the public, we are all for it. It doesn't have to be service; it can be products. So you can have like a tech store, and you sell, you know, cell phones, and it can also be that. So we are encouraging folks to come down to Newark to do business, because what we want to do is bring businesses back to the downtown area, because the more businesses that are there, the more people they employ, specifically Newarkers, and that's part of our goal as an organization, is to bring prosperity to all Newarkers, whether you are a business owner or you're someone who works at a business.
So now, if you're a business owner and you're considering this, do you also offer the demographic information and all that so that people understand what's happening in the city of Newark? And
Yes.
why Newark?
And yes, well, we already have published, the city of Newark already published a plan. It's called Newark 360. And that goes over all of, it goes over all of our plans for every single neighborhood for the next 10 years.
Wow.
And it's actually, you know, a very ambitious plan laid out by our mayor, Ross Baraka. Ambitious and very much being worked hard on. So that can be found, that information can be shared with folks. But what we want to also name is that we want to ensure and encourage folks that are already in the city, maybe already doing a business from home or even just thinking about it. We have services for you to come and open your business. So whether that is education services, like, because sometimes you have a business idea and you're like, where do I start?
Right.
We can help you with your business plan. We can help you learn how to read financial statements. We have courses for that. Actually, that's our Language of Capital course, and it's a 7-week online program, 2 weeks, 1 week being off while you work on your pitch plan. And then the last week, so total 9 weeks, it's a pitch competition. And the pitch competition winners receive grants, AKA free money. First place prize is $3,000. Second place prize.
We gotta go.
Yeah, so it goes all, like, third place gets $1,000 to start their new business idea. And so we want to help businesses at all levels, whether it's right now in your head, or if you've been operating for 10 years and unfortunately are not in Newark, we want to help you, bring you in Newark and open the doors for you.
The monies you're talking about, whether it was the build out money for retail space, for furniture and all that, and the
Education.
prize money,
Yeah.
this is all grant money.
Yeah, all grant money.
Okay.
So this is not something that has to be paid back. There's no interest rate on it right now. It's free money. Obviously, you do have to sign a grant agreement. So AKA, this money is going to be used for these things. And if, you break the grant agreement, those monies will be removed and taken away. But and that opportunity will no longer exist for you, unfortunately. But that's very rare.
Right.
I'm sure most folks are going to be like, most business owners are folks that are focused on what they need to do to put their business ahead. So that's not even really something that's ever happened. But it is something that you do have to sign and you do have to apply for. And it is a process. There's a selection committee. They review. They'll have follow-up questions for you. So it's a rigorous process, but it's a worthwhile process. Sure. Because on the other side of it is your dream build out for your business.
That's great.
You no longer have to settle for, if you're starting, downtown Newark needs a good barbershop. Not that I use many barbershops these days, but it needs a good barbershop. So instead of you settling for 3 barbershop chairs, you can do 5, right. 7. Because now we've covered the cost for that. And we let you do your dream build out instead of you settling.
So very important questions. I'm sure a lot of people are thinking this right now is, how do I get in contact with this man? So do me a favor and look into that camera over there and just give us your contact information.
Yes. So you can contact me at Invest Newark. So it's C for my first name, Christopher, then my last name, Deoleo at Invest Newark. And you can call or text me at 646-294-3990.
Excellent. Thank you so much for sharing that information. I hope everybody is as excited as I am
We're
about hearing it.
excited.
Yes. I'm actually, we're going to have a conversation after this to see what we come up with,
Yes.
what we strategize with, because these programs that are available are just amazing. A lot of times, we hear about them and we say to ourselves, how come they're not beating down at your door, right?
Yeah.
So I think what happens a lot of times is that the information doesn't get out, and it's part the reason why we brought you here today. Because we want to share that with everybody. This program is available only for those folks that either have a business in Newark or plan to start a business in Newark. So for those folks that are hearing us or picking up this video and you're not in Newark, then you should move to Newark.
Right.
You should move your business to
Yes,
Right.
there you go. And Christopher is not only a program director with or lead navigator with Invest Newark, but he's also part of the community in Newark.
Yes.
So
I've been in service for the city of Newark for over 10 years, much of it in the education world, but service has always been what drives me, and so now I serve businesses.
if you can't tell, he started when he was in diapers. But no, thank you so much for sharing all of this information with us. We're really glad that we're able to bring this information to the folks. Because like I said before, sometimes it's these best kept secrets, that need to get out there. So with that, I'll say, to prosper is doable. A lot of times we hold ourselves back because we say to ourselves, we don't have the information readily available to us. And here we are, we're giving that information to you. You have to really want to do it. You have to really go out and search for that info. And that's the reason we're bringing it to you today. To prosper is possible. And I want to leave off with that. If you can do us a huge favor and give this video a like, don't forget to subscribe. Make sure to share this video. Share it with your family. Share it with your friends. And like we always say, share it with your enemies. Then they'll become your friends. Okay? It's great to share this information because this information is worthwhile getting out. With that, we'll say goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.